Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Thompson, and I'm happy to welcome Royce Sutton of Fifth Third Bank. And we're going to be talking about this really interesting, the e-bus, something that goes around the community and helps people learn about their finances.
Sarah, we are so excited at Fifth Third Bank to talk about the e-bus. The e-bus is coming back to St. Louis during Money Smart Week. Money Smart Week, we're in the third year of celebrating Money Smart Week here in St. Louis. Money Smart will be April 5th through the 12th. And there will be a variety of events all throughout the community that really help to empower people with information around credit, around budgeting, just a host of things. And then the events that we are hosting with Fifth Third Bank are going to be tied to our e-bus. And I'm really excited about talking about that.
Let's
so what
talk about
questions
the e-bus,
do you have for me?
Well, we have a photo of the bus, and this is literally a bus that drives around, goes around different locations of the community that you've partnered with different organizations. And what can people, when they go to the bus, what happens?
The e-bus is really exciting. It's a 40-foot long bus, so you won't miss it. And it is retrofitted in the Fifth Third Bank colors, but it is all about financial education with the e-bus. We've got 12 PCs on this bus. It's a mobile classroom. And on this mobile classroom, we'll have professionals there on the bus who are prepared to talk with anyone who comes about real key topics. You know, how do I deal with debt issues? How do I open my first bank account? You know, am I ready for a loan? What does my credit report look like? So all those different types of things we can do right there on the e-bus with trained staff. And we're partnering with several organizations in the community to make sure that we can get the e-bus in key places where we know that there is a great need for this type of service.
Right, so you talk about a need for this type of service. You've used the e-bus in the past where we were talking about tax preparation, other things, but with this particular sort of tour that's going to take place in April, what's the idea behind it? Is that there are certain communities that are just not as informed about the options that they have when banking?
Well, what we have found, if you look at the data out there, that there are a number of households that really have an interest and a need for financial empowerment, financial information, but there's not always information that's readily available with this type of information. So what we have decided to do, based upon what we've learned about the marketplace, we take this financial empowerment mobile, or the e-bus, all throughout our 13 states, but it will be here in St. Louis, April 5th through the 12th, expressly with organizations to talk about things related to how people can empower themselves, but more importantly, how they can strengthen their personal household family balance sheet. And that's really what it's all about. You know, we know we do a pretty good job of understanding how much income we have coming in, but understanding what it takes to manage that income and how to understand the decisions that we make around finance or questions that we may have. That's an opportunity through the e-bus to be able to do that. We focused on taxes in the e-bus when it was here last month, but next month when it comes here, we're going to focus expressly on families and how to make them stronger, help make them more healthy with the variety of stops that we have.
Yeah, and looking at some of the material you have assistance with requesting your credit report, which is always important, financial education, fraud awareness and prevention. I feel like I hear a lot about this lately. How bad is this?
You know, there are so many things that are occurring now in the financial services industry that really give people a lot of pause. And that's what we're there to help people understand that. It's becoming more and more prevalent when you see identity theft, when you talk about fraud that's going on in the marketplace. But there are also great tools out there that can help navigate you through the process. When you talk about your credit report, many people are uncomfortable talking about their credit report or how to strengthen the score. We've got professionals on site there to help navigate them through the whole process so they can, one, see their credit report, walk away with their credit report, but understand what's on their credit report. And so if they're interested in buying a car, a home, whatever that may be, you need to understand some of these basic financial concepts, and that's what we're here to do through the e-bus.
And I see here one of them is internet banking and bill payment demonstrations. As much as you think that people would be this day and age doing internet banking, to my understanding, not everyone's really doing that.
Yeah, some people are a little uncomfortable with the whole internet. I like technology. I mean, I'm really thrilled by it, but not everyone feels the same way. But we have the ability to sit down and talk to people about that, make them more comfortable with those decisions. We've got some great tools that are available to show people how to use your smartphone or how to do internet banking in a way that's comfortable for you, so you can pay bills, manage your account, a lot of things that you can do with it that in the past we didn't have those tools available to us, and now to have someone friendly sitting down with you, talking to you about that.
You through it. And then how to avoid, and this is important, you mentioned earlier there's home ownership seminars, that's part of it, and then how to avoid foreclosure, and that's something that's always important. And someone will actually be there to discuss that if that's...
We do have tools available for that, not at every site, but on every tour, we do make that available at selected sites where people who are experiencing, who are dealing with those types of issues, can get the right answers to their questions, because that's an issue that people get a little uncomfortable about. So when we go to our sites this time around, we're going to be at the Monsanto YMCA, we're going to be partnering with Vajon High School, the YWCA, we're going to be at the St. Louis Department County of Health, we're going to be at a variety of locations that give people an option of where they can go to get this type of information.
Okay, well, we've got the information there for you on the screen. It's taking place in April, Saturday, April 5th through Saturday, April 12th. It's, again, St. Louis Money Smart Week. 6 St. Louis sites. You can call for more information, 314-889-3333, and learn more about what those 6 locations are, because you've partnered with some great people. Gateway Science Academy, 100 Black Men, 100 Black Women. You've already described some of them. So again, call that number for more information. And thank you for being here. This is really interesting.
Well, I'm just hoping everyone comes out, and I appreciate the opportunity to come and talk to you about it.
Yeah, well, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And that's all. We've got more with Fifth Third Bank, so please stay with us after this break.